Hi all, Susan here. I want to talk to you about the flu and COVID vaccines. One of the most common questions I get asked is, do we need to get the COVID vaccine if we've already been immunized? I mean, during the first year of COVID, we had so many multiple vaccinations and boosters. So do we still need to get vaccinated? And the answer is yes. There are new strains of the COVID virus, and the vaccines have been updated to provide protection against these new variants. There's the Pfizer vaccine and the Moderna vaccine, which are the messenger RNA vaccinations. And there is one made by Novavax now that is made uh, from the spike protein and builds immunity that way. All three vaccines are effective, highly effective in protecting against COVID. Um, so if you want to protect yourself and your family from coming down with COVID, and these vaccinations have also been shown to reduce the risk of long COVID as well. Now, based on past history, the COVID virus illnesses spike between January and March. So it's a good idea to get vaccinated if you haven't already. The other vaccine I want to talk about is the influenza vaccine. Now, the influenza virus in the community changes every year, and that's why the vaccine is also updated every year. So if you haven't had your flu shot yet, please do so. Many of you may feel that, well, I can get it naturally, I can get COVID, and I won't get as sick. But there just doesn't seem any rationale to expose yourself and your loved ones to something that could be prevented. So what I've also done is provided a chart comparing the flu, COVID, and the common cold symptoms. I always get these questions too, is what's the difference between the three different viruses that occur commonly in the winter months? And I would say the most common difference between COVID, flu, and the common cold is the common cold, you don't experience a fever, but you do with COVID and the influenza. And with the COVID infection, you do have more difficulty breathing. It affects your respiratory system more seriously. So, my advice to you is get the COVID vaccine, get the flu vaccine, and enjoy your holidays. If you would like to provide any kind of comments or questions, please do so and pass this video on to your family and friends. And please, like always, follow me for more. Thank you.